get girls. Okay? And
Now you're going to edit parts of these out, right?
yeah.
So if there's some parts you don't like,
I got 20 hours to make 1 hour with, and I will never sue Marty for anything, I promise. So, yeah, it's just going to be...
Well, I do want to say to any prospective girlfriend that Sean is doing much better. Ever since we've been working together, no more bestiality. Children are perfectly safe now.
Okay. Actually, this is Sean McCoy, and today's the 29th of October. I'm in the office with Martin Smith, who's transforming my personality, my persona, my very appearance to be more attractive to the opposite sex. And he's done this in a number of ways. He's forced me to shave. He insists that I wear blue blazers with pink shirts, which has been a problem in the Cheeseman Park area. He insists that I have my hair long and slicked back. And so far it's been very, very successful. In fact, I'm going to turn eyes on Marty and have him say a few things about the transformation of his favorite patient. Go ahead, Marty. He's speechless. Okay, thanks, Marty. Good to hear from you. And we'll go back to Sean again. No, seriously, the one area that I wanted to talk about with girls just for the couple of minutes.
I was totally speechless. I couldn't think of a thing to say.
I'll make up for the both of us. Is Susan and the whole situation with her.
Right.
She's back in the picture again. And, you know, have you heard about this new book? It's called Rules. It's a runaway bestseller. It's written by 2 women. And it's kind of the dating protocol / etiquette / do's and don'ts for the 90s. When you should call somebody back, how long you should wait to ask somebody out for a date after you meet them, how many days in advance you should invite someone out. For example, you're never supposed to invite someone out for a weekend date after Wednesday. It's just like her absolute rule of thumb. And a friend of mine, Kathy, is reading this book of rules, and she was telling me about it. And I basically adhere to the same philosophy. I'm kind of like less is more. If they don't appreciate what I've got, well, they're kind of unworthy to begin with. So 2 weeks.
This again?
I wish I knew. You'd love this book. It's a major. Just go to any bookstore. It's called Rules.
Mm-hmm.
So I have heard about this book, and I was basically applying the principles in the last 2 weeks, almost to the day, when I got the call from Susan that said she needed her space. And instead of my normal reaction was, oh no, I just want to get to know you, I said, yeah, I need my space too. I was thinking the exact same thing. I need my space too. You know, Susan, I think I need my space for the next 2 weeks or a month. Figuring that if I played it cool, that eventually she would come around. And so we kind of had this unspoken agreement that we wouldn't call, we wouldn't write, we didn't do anything. So I didn't. And when I saw her at Change Point, not yesterday or the day before yesterday, but a couple of weeks ago, I was very, very casual, and I wanted to say hello because I didn't want to be a jerk, but I only sat down for a couple of minutes and just said, how's it going? How was your court session? Blah, 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 blah. Yesterday, I decided I wasn't going to do anything about it. I wasn't going to acknowledge her, and I wasn't going to be rude if she approached me, but I wasn't going to make any effort to approach her first. So I go in there and I see her, and I kind of go right by her and go sit down. I'm looking for Kathy, who I deliberately wanted to sit with. She's the tall blonde who wants me, or likes me, but I don't really like her. just so I have someone to sit with, and it's always better when a woman sees you with another woman during an off period. So I find her and I get excited and sit down next to her, and so I figure I'm not going to talk to Susan. So as the message goes on and on, it was all right. Oftentimes I get depressed, but this was okay. I was kind of weaving around, there's 100 people there. It's an awesome singles group. I'm weaving around, talking to people, and all of a sudden, bam, I look up and there's Susan. And I think, is this divine coincidence here? Or is she scheming and weaving and bobbing and running to me? It turns out it was the latter. She was weaving and bobbing and running to me. And she says, hello. And I say hi. And she looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks like she's lost weight. Her face looks great. She looked relaxed. She really looked beautiful. And I thought, yikes, if this is 2 weeks away from me, we better do a quasi-permanent sabbatical here, Susan. But I couldn't really think of what to say. I didn't really know what to say. And the one thing that I wanted to say is I wanted to talk to her. Hey, it's working.
Yes. Good job.
Well, thank you. The one thing that I wanted to say was I wanted to apologize for a few things, for not being as understanding, and for maybe getting involved in the physical a little quicker than I wanted to, and blah, blah, blah. So obviously you can't say that with 100 people around you. I'm sorry for getting into your knickers a little soon, Susan. So I said, can we talk sometime? And I was kind of serious when I said it. And immediately she says, if it's a heavy topic, I don't want to hear it. I can't deal with it right now. I'm just thinking, forget you. What do you mean heavy topic? This is the woman who told me everything, that her father's an alcoholic, her sisters were molested, or other sisters are lesbian.
It's on tape, Sean.
Sorry. I'll edit
We'll
that.
scratch all confidential information.
We'll edit all that out. Her brother is this con guy who she's bailed out of jail 2 or 3 times. But the amazing thing is, 3 out of the 5 troubled family members have had this religious conversion, and hopefully it'll stick and some changes will be made. Anyway, her middle name is Heavy. And for her to say to me, and she's got RSD, and
she's telling you that she's going through a lot.
Yeah, but for her to say that to me after I've supported her the way I had for the 2 months, it was just like, no. I don't care if I'm confessing to you that I'm an axe-murderer on steroids. You have to be willing to listen to me right now, because I didn't say this. This is what I'm thinking. So the way I reacted was, oh, no, it's not heavy. It's not a heavy, it's not a heavy thing at all. And that's what I said to her. And so she basically bought it and was looking for an excuse, I think, to call me. Okay. So mind you, she thinks that that I'm not interested in her at all anymore, and that I am just like she is, ready for some time off. Well, secretly, she's missed me just as much as I've missed her. So I'm talking to Debbie on the phone Sunday night, and Debbie's a whole nother story, but she's the part-time model, right, who's doing really well. She just got a new job and had a big New York photographer do a photo shoot over the weekend. So I emailed her a real funny email saying that, hey, I'll call you Sunday and see what's up. And I really don't know what's up with Debbie. I don't know how interested she is. She's used to much more aggressive guys. And I've taken it extremely slow. Phone calls, email. I definitely less is more with her. So I'm talking to Debbie, and I'm having this great conversation with her, because at first I thought she was a little dingy, just a little spacing. But the more I talked to her, the more I realized that she has a lot of depth and character, and raising two kids by herself. And